the hell is that? That's the chief.
Hello and welcome back once again, my friends, pioneers, werewolves, divergence, and glitches to another day in the Matrix, sending you all much love and high vibrations out to wherever it is you are right now in this galaxy, in this realm. I know, pioneers, I know times have been getting a little hard right now, but I'm telling you right now, today, my pioneers, my Spartans, they might think they are smarter than us. They might come from privilege. Hell, they might even own businesses and stuff. They might be okay in life, but they will never outwork me, Coach Abe. This top spot this number one is mine. I'm telling you right now, today, not anybody in this crypto game can outwill me, can outwork me. They may have been born and been given things in life that equal up to more than what I've got, but they will never outdetermine me, outwill me. I'm telling you right now, you can't outwant me, you can't outwork me, you can't, sure as hell can't outdesire me. See, the bigger your dreams are, pioneers, the harder the hustle, the harder the grind. I'm telling you right now, my grind's so hard. You might have small beginnings, pioneers. You might not have a lot of resources, but there are no excuses. Because I need you to understand, the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up, the longer you're going to have to stay up. It's going to be an all-nighter tonight. 18-hour work day. I'm putting in the effort. You know how hard I work to get here? I'm going to pull another 18 hours tomorrow. I sweat, I grind, I pour too much blood, I work too hard to get here. Ain't nobody give me this shit, pioneers. Didn't nobody pay me to do this shit. I ain't sold my soul. See, blood, sweat, and tears, I earn everything I get. I work for this. That 47K, I work for this. You will not outwork me, because your hype has nothing to do with my work ethic. Your popularity has nothing to do with my work ethic. I'm telling you right now, you can't outwork a pioneer, a Spartan. You got to strive so that you can separate yourself from everybody else. See, the passion I got, the grind, the hustle I got is unmatched, pioneers. I do what I do. I'm a different person. I'm a fucking Martian. I'm telling you right now. I give it 110%, and that's the only thing that separates me. It's what makes a solid day's work. I'm telling you right now, most of these other haters and naysayers don't do that. I'm never gonna let somebody else something haunt me for the rest of my days. See, I grind day in and day out at a level so up nobody can touch me. See, I might not win every time, but I'm always going to give 120% effort. I can always dictate what kind of game, what kind of work I'm going to do. I can dictate what my mind, my body is going to allow me to do. I can dictate the effort I put out there. Every day I'm going to push. I'm going to push harder, because I'm alive, pioneers. I ain't here just to live. See, it's inside of me. My passion, my greatest version, that pioneer within, and I let it out. Day in and day out. My pioneers know. See, I push my way to success, to calling that 47K as we get ready to see and elect President number 47. I've been calling it for almost a year, for 6+ months, pioneers. See, some of us, we grind. Some of us don't make excuses. We don't give up and give in. What we do with the pressure is we let it demote us into a diamond. We take it to the next level. I told you they hate when we elevate. Most people, though, they've lost their competitive edge. Act like you're in the game, fourth quarter, overtime, last play. I'm telling you right now, today, pioneers, I'm not giving 70% like most people. I'm not giving 60% like others. I give 110% blood, sweat, and tears. I'm telling you right now, today I am here. See, most people want what we got, but that shit ain't fucking free. See, they might think they faster and better and smarter than me, but they will never outwork me. They will never outgrind me. See, I'ma break through every day. The breakthrough is everything, pioneers. That last 10%. It's all mental fortitude and toughness. It's time to unwrap the pioneer, the Spartan within you today, your greatest version. You gotta raise to that level. Let's go. You can't give in. Some of you are feeling so down. Ooh, that's a banger. We called it. Why you feeling down? We been calling it. A 47K Bitcoin, the only one to do it. See, it ain't about being the only one to do it, though. About being the only one to get it right. It's about preparing our pioneers for the rest of their lives. So while they're there watching me and hating on me and talking down on me, I'm working hard. I'm grinding in silence. I'm taking them to the next level. So while they keep gossiping, I'ma keep working. While the haters and naysayers keep talking that smack about me, I'ma keep grinding. So while people keep focusing on every single thing except for their greatest version, I'ma keep grinding, I'ma keep working, I'ma keep preparing my pioneers. And when they finally look around and realize that where they are and where we are at are pioneers, ooh, they'll realize they have not a fucking thing to talk shit about. I'm telling you right now, today, we've been overlooked, misunderstood, and undervalued. But it's time to change that today. We're changing our life right now, in the present moment. With that one extra grind, that one extra rep, that one extra lap, we're stacking up those one more as pioneers, because that's the common denominator that's going to allow us to separate us from everybody else. See, we got that self-confidence, that determination and dedication to ourselves. We make promises to ourselves that we keep. We manifest this shit to reality. Do you hear me now? See, when you meet somebody like Coach Abe doing superhuman things, and I'm right here in the video, I don't hide myself. You can see me face to face, pioneers. When you can start doing that, well, you can step into greatness, your reality, your destiny. When you start believing that I'm doing something that most people aren't willing to do, pulling an all-nighter, 18-hour work days back to back, been working 6 days straight, 2 jobs, taking care of my son, what you gonna do? See, that's the intellect of a pioneer. See, what I got is I will outwork you. I will outgrind you. When it's 50 push-ups, I'm gonna do at least 51. When it's 20 laps, I'm gonna run at least 21. When it's supposed to be a 10-hour work day, I'm going all night. I'm working 2 back to back. See, I always do that extra. I always push the grind harder. I always do things that other people aren't willing to fucking do, so I can get things that other people aren't gonna get. See, you gotta understand, it's not what you were born with, not what you were given, where you started, or even where you're fucking gonna be, where you're going. It's all about what you plant, that seed you plant today at the center of your soul that allows you to shine. Shine bright, pioneers. Right now, today. It's a late night after dark crypto special. I told you, when you come back to that level of intensity, of who you want to be, of what you want to achieve, you got to make a decision that nobody, nothing in your life, can't nobody in your position outwork you to your destination. I'm telling you right now, today, they can't outwork me. They better not be able to outwork you. You might think you're not that talented. You might think you don't have that time. You don't have the money, coach. Whatever. Nonsense. You better get your ass up off the couch. Stop flipping through these nonsense crypto YouTubers channels. I'm telling you right now, today. Where all them 100K followers at? Where all them tens of thousands of followers at that are getting wrecked by all these other leaders? These fake ass leaders. I'm telling you right now, today. That's what happens when you are woke. I'm just saying though. That's what happens when you sell your soul and not become the leader. You better step up and grind right now today. I'm bringing the whole thing down, down, down. Sugar, we're going down. Swing it. I'm telling you right now, that 47K is looking so sexy to accumulate, ain't it? You better have had your limit order set, 'cause we had ours. I'm just saying. We been saying it for 6+ months. See, but I'm not the only one that wants to accomplish greatness and success. I know my pioneers want it too, but what are you doing? Are you applying action? Especially when 1,000, 10,000, a million other people want what you want. When some of them want what you got. See, I'm not the only one that wants to retire one day, that wants to be the CEO of my life. I know my pioneers want that too. My Spartans, rise, let's go. When everybody wants what you want, pioneers, you got to outwork them. You got to outgrind them. So let me know in the chat right now how we're doing and where you're at today. How are you feeling, my friends, my pioneers? We got DJ Mr. Good News in the house from Tennessee. Ooh, Rocky Top, my friend. Jacob B83, we know you from Ohio, my friend. You're a pioneer. You know the work that we be doing. What up, brother? I hope you're all doing well. Got 8 current viewers, only 4 current likes. Let's make sure that's called up to the viewers. Share this out. Get it out to your friends, your family, your loved ones that you want to protect and guide. Let's go. Get the likes up. 7 current viewers. We should have 3 more likes. Let's go. That's 7. Oh, that 8 current viewers with the 4 likes. That 8-4. Oh, that's crazy because our dump started yesterday on 8-4, 119 days after the great American eclipse on 4-8. Don't you love the mirroring of the numbers right here, pioneers? Something I've been for months preparing my pioneers for was this upcoming time frame around 8-4 where we could see a scripted death on the world stage. Well, we ain't get a death of a person, pioneers, but them markets all around the world sure are dying. Murder, murder. I'm just saying that 119-day time span is very powerful because we know that yesterday on 8-4 was the day leaving 149 days left in the year, tied to our favorite inorganic lizard pals, the Skull and Bones University, the Brotherhood of Death. And you didn't think we were going to see a scripted ritual on the world stage on this day? Yeah, we might have been preparing for that Biden shock. We might have been preparing our pioneers for that Biden shock, but it's still coming. I'm just saying. So, that Brotherhood of Death, very, very powerful, because Skull and Bones gives you that same 149. Oh, the Kamala crash that we're seeing. I'm just saying, I'll behave. That's what I was calling it to play around with. But anyways, that 149, very, very powerful. But that's not it, because it was 119 days from 4-8 to 8-4, and that was 38 days from our next 9/11 coming up, the anniversary of 9/11. 38 days away from yesterday, pioneers, and well, another death connection. Death equals 3883. That murder that we're seeing around the world. In the Japan markets, the stock markets, the cryptocurrency markets, like it was all timed to an algorithmic code. You don't say, do you, coach? We do say that murder that we are seeing right now today. Sorry, I'm still working out that new keyboard, my friends. But that murder, that 83, that 38, can we say R.I.P. R.I.P. Rest in peace. That same 38 days away from 9/11. A pivot point we use so often here on the Daily Candle Close News. I'm just saying, but that's not it though. Because we also know that it is tied to the upcoming election this year, that 115, that Lucifer date, 93 days away from yesterday. You don't say, coach. What is 93 tied to? Well, we know it is tied to our favorite pal Saturn, aka the Grim Reaper, aka Father Time, aka the Timekeeper, or also known as Death. So, I'm just saying, did we not do it again, my friends? As we get ready to elect President number 47, we hit that 47K. You tell me who else has been preparing their communities for it. I'll behave. But yeah, so very, very powerful that we swipe through this range and are bought back up into that 50K range. We did close the daily yesterday. Today, I'm sorry. It's almost midnight, so, it's 10:17. Master Chief 117 right here giving you this news. I'll behave. But that powerful close we just got below the daily 322 EMA that we have not came back in contact with in almost a year. Since right back here on October 15th. We're only a couple months, 10 months since we touched this range. And what happens when we start closing dailies below this range? It can lead to even lower lows of accumulation. We've taught you for 3 years, use the 223 and the 322 EMAs tied to the Brotherhood of Death. But I'll behave. Nobody else wants to pull them up on their charts, I guess, though. Nobody else wants to teach you about these things, but they are just so powerful. Why would you ignore them? We wicked straight down yesterday on the 4th into the 223. And the moment we lost that, we shot down to the 322. Imagine that. You can use them on any time frame. Is what we've taught you for years now. But hey, I'll behave. Because I know I'm just a Martian. There are not another one in the same. So, very, very powerful. 1, 2, 3 ranges, and now the 4th that we have prepared our pioneers for in things like our TradeAholics and Fibonomics classes. You better know we teach twice a week. Oh, that's my blog, but you better know we teach twice a week about these things. So you better go to Daily Candle Close News and sign up for the TradeAholics and Fibonomics monthly course and group and class. I'm saying because we are doing it like nobody else. So, let's continue to check the chat, my friends. Master your reality in the house, my God. My God, my God, my God. Is that 5.3 rule holding true or what? I still do think we're just getting started. So, I think this is nothing but what they teach us about in the Wall Street cheat sheet. That great disbelief and that sucker's rally in the first pullback. We'll have to wait and see if the 5.3 rule continues to hold and shows that 73K was our top or not. I'm perfectly fine with admitting I'm wrong. So many other people out here are afraid to admit they're wrong sometimes. They want to continue to come out and claim like they've had this all figured out. Like they were able to prepare you for these things. Like, no, man. Y'all were talking about other ranges and shit. Anyways, let's behave. We ain't getting sidetracked here, but I still think that this is one of the biggest, greatest disbelief phases and, well, not disbelief, but similar to a disbelief, but that where everybody believes the belief is gone before we see true upside by the end of the year, coming into March of next year in our blood moon eclipse on Pi Day 314. I thought it was the 25th. Cut corners. Thank you, brother. You corrected me on that a few weeks ago. I needed that. Corrective criticism when used correctly is a very powerful tool, right? But I still think we do got more upside. Only time will tell, But again, as we are in an election year, a leap year, we know events take place on the world stage. We know that they're going to give us some kind of event. I've been saying it's going to be the Omega event. The viruses are coming back. Lockdowns, I got to behave because we are live on YouTube, and you know how they love to steal our First Amendment right, especially someone like me, who is the #1 banned crypto analyst on the world stage. So, I can't wait to see if the 5.3 rule comes in and holds true or not, or if this is just a great big shakeout, fake out to the downside to give us another opportunity of accumulation. So Daniel, what's up, my friend? Spirit of Simeon, let's go. I hope your spirit is bright. I hope it's not down and dim today because of what we're seeing. It's just another ritual on the world stage. Who remembers when we were out here sharing not too long ago some very important things like the leap year election year chart decoded? Is our fourth wave finally in? We've been in a corrective phase since March, pioneers, going on 6 months, now half a year, leading into some of the most important times of the year. That October, that September, National Preparedness Month, and then November, the month of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's about to turn 16 in October, and we know by the third week of October, we tend to be either setting or on our way to setting even higher highs in the market. That's what the past has showed us. So only time will tell. We still got some time, pioneers. You can't plant a seed today and expect to eat fruit tomorrow. It don't work like that. Things take time. So this corrective phase of upwards of 150 days now going on that has been really, really bloody. Bringing things like the Fear and Greed Index down to 17. God, it was at 26 earlier today. Yesterday. Like, we finally reached extreme fear. Like, I'm going to be greedy when others are fearful, and I'm going to be fearful when others are greedy. I'm just saying, I'm going to pay attention to the buy low, sell high metrics of the market design. So, I mean, how long has it been since we've seen a 17 on the Fear and Greed Index? Somebody let me know, because I'm not going to go and look that up right now after being up all day. 18-hour work day, working 2 jobs, taking care of my son, grinding hard because I'm going to stay up all night, because I got to be back at work at 4:30 anyway. I mean, it's 10:30 a.m. or p.m. right now on the Eastern Coast. I might as well, you see these? I bring home 2 binders every single day, pioneers, where I gotta do my research, and they ain't the same binder, they different binders, pioneers. Every single day I gotta bring home different binders and do my studying and do my work so I can keep my job and take this new management position where I can make upwards of that 50K plus commission. I'm just saying. So I might as well do my work, take my test so I can pass my test tomorrow and keep my job, right? I might as well start this week's blog, correct? I mean, after all, it is Monday. So, very, very powerful to see the extreme fear on the Fear and Greed Index. I mean, we only fell 33% since March, right? I mean, what if we were to see this thing capitulate even more? It wouldn't even be surprising to me. But 33 whopping %. And people think, you know, all hell's breaking loose. The suicide talks are coming back. Oh, the tops already in talks are coming back. The recession talks are coming back. Like, this shit wasn't pre-baked in and already planned for around this time period anyway. So anyways, all I'm saying is, as long as we continue to close dailies above that 322 like some charts are showing, like this chart right here, it's showing a massive, the one we were just looking at, we closed yesterday the 5th, today, whatever you want to call it, below the 322. This one's closing right at it. So which one is it? Only time will tell, my friends. If we get a bounce from here, ooh, this could have been the greatest shakeout, fake out we have seen in a very long time. I mean, just look at that wick. Look at that long wick theory right there. The wick alone is up. How much is it up? Let's get our ruler. Let's go from a whop, bop, bam, bam, banger. 10%. I mean, if you had limit orders set at 47K, 46, some charts hit 46 something. And again, we're about to see the great 46 event, the president number 46, as we transition to 47. That's only what I've been teaching for 4 years. So, not surprising, right? Anyways, 10%, you're already up 10%. If you were on a 3x leverage trade, that's 30. If you were on a 100x leverage trade, good God, you're up 1,000%. I'm just saying. I'll throw that out there. Don't forget. It's all about the numbers and percentage gains. We don't trade prices. I try and teach you this. So, Very, very powerful to see this history repeat itself once again. I told my pioneers this past couple weeks, I told them in other discords, if history repeats itself, it could get ugly. So we're not even faked out right here. In my most recent blog, if you were to go to Daily Candle Close News and sign up for my blog, you would have saw that I prepared you after the most recent scripted death we saw on the world stage around the Iranian president, or leader, you want to call him, whatever. I shared right here with the very astrological connections we have this month. I said, what if we see something similar to 08, 2001, 9/11, and that this word right here, creating our vision in detail, 19, right? What if we were to see something similar to this? We could see a fake out, shakeout, because we know the market makers never cease to amaze us. That's what I said. It's right there. You can go and read it yourself. I said it's feeling a lot like February 2020. And what do you know? So far, so true. And a week low has already came in on the charts, my friends, bringing us back down to our 322 EMA. And it's coming out of this 68K we could not hold above our 4.618 fib circle. That only let us know that anything could happen. We had a 5-wave drawn for you all in Elliott wave pattern theory that has done nothing but hold true. It's a corrective phase. So again, only allowing us to continue to fill in the bull flag even more. So we'll have to wait and see if we capitulate even lower. I'm just saying, the RSI on the daily has reset on every chart. After our buy signal on the hash ribbons indicator has came in, none of this is surprising to us. It's done it before in the past, but if this indicator fails, it would only be the third time in history as we head into World War III. So it wouldn't be surprising if it fails either, because we know it's all about the threes. So we'll just continue to prepare you for everything that we're seeing. Okay? But, when we zoom out, when we're in doubt, we're only fulfilling the handle of the cup and handle that goes back all the way to 2021. I'll behave. We're only back testing the 786. Could possibly fall 42% to around that $42,000 range at the 702 ranges. And you can pull your fib from 69K and get that range, or you can pull it from the institutional highs like Coach Abe at 64K in April of 21, and still get a 702 around that $44,000 to $42,000 range. And who knows? Maybe we do by September 18th, the lunar eclipse, and when the Feds will possibly cut rates, continue to build the bottom right here before we get even more recession talks and even more talks that the top is in before they give you a market trend reversal. I just think this was a great liquidation event. The stock market's out 1.93 trillion. You got 800 million liquidated in crypto recently. This is nothing new. You got to be able to weather the storm. Don't we have storms in Florida right now? State of emergencies? I think they were preparing us for this. A state of emergency as all hell's breaking loose on the world stage. You ain't felt the tension building? But this is the weekly time frame where the RSI is recently coming out of this extremely overbought time period. So if we were to continue to see a drain down to 42 to possibly even retest this 38K short squeeze that we called last year on 11/7, Master Chief 117 here again, the only one doing that at that time frame. But remember, we have never retested 31,800 and the highs that we got last July. So these are all ranges that if we wanted to see it continue to capitulate to, we could before we reset the weekly RSI. So, again, only time will tell. How about that 223 EMA right here on the weekly at $36,000. That would be a lovely opportunity to accumulate. So, none of this is nothing new under the sun. Even one of our newest charts we brought out to our pioneers, we showed them that there were 3 options. You can go ahead and take the first one off the table because we got rejection from the top side of our bull flag. If we couldn't hold this $60,000 range to get the bounce up, well then our 47K was bound to come in by September 18th, and the lunar eclipse the same day of the FOMC meeting, and what do you know, we just get it early. 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game, my friends. So again, we'll hide this and we'll show you where this all started. Months ago, weeks ago, whenever ago, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not here to brag. But when we had that 5-day double top that I drew for you all, and then we had this bearish engulfing just the other day close, and now the next 5-day candle has capitulated. What do you know? What do you know? Say it ain't so, coach. I mean, it's only a fallen wedge we have been in, with a breakout and now a perfect back test. What do you know? Retest ranges welcomed is how I label my charts. And boy, oh boy, was that a welcome and great opportunity to accumulate. With limit orders, because you're not going to get the wick. Remember that. You got to have your limit orders set. You can't just go on an exchange. I mean, look at all the financial institutions and brokers and exchanges that had glitches and problems over the last few days. We're talking name Lululemon, we're talking Fidelity, we're talking name brand fucking brokers and exchanges. These guys are supposed to have it all figured out, right? Anyways, how come Coach Abe can't get the popularity of some of these things? So I'm just saying, where are them 100K YouTube follower channels at? Where are them million YouTube follower channels at? What happened? I thought it was up and away. Look at things like XRP, all the hype it's been getting lately. 1, 2, and almost a third accumulation range that we've given our pioneers. A back test of possibly that 38. It'd be nice to see that 27.32 cents, but I'll behave. You know, we got another one down there. So none of it's off the table. But what happened? I thought it was time to go. Time to blow. That's what people like the bull were saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Got over 100K followers. Getting wrecked! Anyways, I'll behave. I'll quit playing. What's the chat look like? Bessie Co. Let's go. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been saying. Is yeah, baby, let's accumulate. Let's keep doing our thing. How about another fibs on fibs on fibs chart that we've spent time and time again going over? A 1, a 2, and now a third range that got tapped. We only tapped the top of it. We ain't fell into it yet. But this red dotted line of a horizontal trading range of, wow, 48, 47K from back here in April of 2022 that we've now tapped into. Not surprising, right? We got up here, saw a little bit of resistance as we got there around the ETF sell-off, and by the rumor sell the news, and we shot past it, but we never came back to back test it. This is all technical right now, pioneers, and I'm not saying that we'll go higher. I'm not saying that we'll go lower, because Coach Abe doesn't do that shit. He just calls what the charts are telling him. Now, I make bullish calls sometimes. I may make some outrageous claims, but it only takes time for some of these things to come in. We got to be patient. But I kept saying, we got to maintain holding above the 4.236, and we could not do that. This fib channel rejection, wabba bam. 7 out of your last 8 days have been red days, pioneers. we had to again reset the RSI on the daily. We've possibly still got to reset the RSI on the weekly. And I mean the monthly, bro. If we wanted to be technical, it's only getting started. So remember that. Even more can come. And we're not tripping. We don't date these cryptos, these markets. We just trade these markets. So let's remember that. Point blank, period. But beautiful, beautiful charts. I really do like this one, being in an election year, leap year, the Elliott wave pattern theory from our bottom with our 1 wave, with a 5 wave inside of that, with a correction phase into our 2nd wave, into our 3rd wave, and now could the 4th wave finally be in? Does the 4th wave come in around that $42,000 range in this 1618? Possibly. Only time will tell. So, where is that pulled from? Let's make sure we got the low. Yeah, our May 1st sell-off. So from our May 1st, Mayday, where I really thought that 47K could have came in. I wasn't saying it would have, but it was definitely an opportunity for it to capitulate then. It just took some more time from May all the way to this time frame. So we pulled from a low here to a high right here, and we got our 1618 right here around that 38 to 40K range. So that could be where our 4th wave finally ceases to correct to. So only time will tell. That's why this big question mark has always been here. Alright? Because June and July lows that typically lead to an August low. Okay? We've gone over this time and time again in this chart for the entire 15 years of Bitcoin. I mean, look at this. Oh, what do we do there? A wop, bam, banger, 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 right up out of it. So could this again be one of those beliefs that feel like a disbelief before thrill and euphoria? I do think so. I could be, who knows, I could be biased and still be thinking that my 76K is coming in all the way till we see a new market low. Do I think we're going to that 12K? Absolutely fucking not. Them motherfuckers been wrong for going on 5 years. I don't know at what point they're going to give up. So, but they're definitely back out here screaming now like they're the king and queens of charting. Let us pray. I would never do something like that. Be wrong for a year at least, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 going on, and still think that I'm tough shit. I'll behave. I'm only out here trying to be one of the best coaches and leaders possible. Another falling wedge. Again, probably very similar to the other one we drew. But back testing the fallen wedge after the breakout. Once we got the breakout, we knew it was 66K and 72K. Period. Those were the measured moves. And if we were to close back above 71.3, back above 73K, we could have saw higher. But that wasn't the case. That's why the retest ranges have been there. To retest the ETF highs at 49K. Really, it was 47. We've been calling that because of President number 47 coming up. You know this. If you follow the work, if you're a pioneer and a Spartan, you're not surprised here. Okay? So, what do you know? So let's go ahead and live draw you another retest range that is what? It is fucking welcomed. Right there. 38 to 42K. Period. It is welcome. So we will label it with our template. Like we always do. Up, go to settings. Go to template. Retest range. Welcome. Period. Okay, because we're looking at this on the macro time frame. Yes, the daily looks like it's reset. And we could get a relief right here. And a bounce back up. Because if we wanted to be technical and do an Elliott wave corrective pattern theory right here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What do you know? Before the final low down. Okay? So we'll have to wait and see. Again, I could be wrong. If we can't start closing weeklies back above 60, 62K, we could be screwed. Period. So let's remember that, okay? We could see that, what do you know, we're back in a bear market, but I wish they'd give me that opportunity. I kind of really do. I would love to accumulate more altcoins making 50K a year and commission coming soon, with 401K kicking in a few more months. I would absolutely love that opportunity, but the markets never do what we want, what we would like for them to do. Yeah, Coach A makes some bullish moves. His pioneers in the Discord make some bullish moves too. But hey, we're not going to be given what we want. So that could be something we see. Is this a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 wave into our retest range? Welcome. Okay? Remember, you heard it here first. I'm not just going to say, yeah, well, we got this 38K range down below us, and not teach you how we could fucking get there. That's what a real leader does. But not everybody can do that, right? So, what else are we going to look at tonight? I think we've looked over every chart I've got pulled up. So now I'm going to answer some questions. The XRP was golden. What happened, you guys? Everybody, you didn't see Coach A making no XRP video like everybody else was. I'm just saying. They've been out here calling some pretty, the audacity in some of these folks. Wrecking these people. They know the XRP community is followed by tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people around the world that don't know what the fuck they're doing. That only buy shit because of news articles. Anyways, they knew what they were doing. These people making these videos. They knew that they were suckering people into a trap, into getting them wrecked. But you didn't see Coach A dropping an XRP video recently. Nah, he was drawing your retest ranges. But I'll behave. I play too much. Ray Love, how you doing? Glad to finally have you in the Discord, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We got Rocket in the house. Boy, how far do you think BTC will go up before it may fall again? Well, Rocket, the technical moves, my friend, right now are looking at $56,000. Possibly. And what have we done from the wick low? We're sitting at 55 right now. So, we can easily start to drain over right here and start eating wick lows. Okay? We can start getting this pump into the 223, get rejected. We can pump up as high as, I would say, 59 to 62 in the 21 EMA and get rejected. So it's really going to have to be wait and see. Alright? So, let's go to the 2-hour time frame. That's my friend. Ooh, see? Look at this. Look at how we held this 1618, and we're already back at the 21. If we keep closing 2-hour candles above the 21, expect it to come up some more, as high as 62,700. But the moment we start closing 2-hour candles below this 21 is when we can start eating into this wick and pushing down lower. Not saying that's what we will do, but we can do that. So right now it's going to be determined by this 21 EMA. It's feeling a lot like an inverse head and shoulders vibe right here, a little cup and handle, like a left shoulder head, right shoulder vibe right here. We're gonna have to wait and see. Again, it's too early to tell, but this $56,000 range is where I automatically would say we would come back to. And well, what do you know? That's it. We're right there right now. So if we start closing above 57K, expect a little bit higher. Expect to start eating into the 223, 322 EMAs. Let's get some more EMAs pulled up. Like the 200 simple. That would be as high as 64,700. But we're going to need to see the weekly close above 62. Or else we're not getting there. Okay? Where's my 50 SMA at? How about that range of 59,000? Where's my CME gap chart at? Because we just made another CME gap. Oh! Well, I was pulling up that S&P 500 Friday where the market's closed. And I'll have to find that chart. But we gap down. I'll behave. Ooh, danger zone, the danger zone. I've only been preparing my pioneers for that too. And that's why I drew the danger zone throughout the entire year, because it's an election year, a leap year. So again, another famous chart that shows, I do believe, we're just getting started. Post-halving sell-off, okay? The pre-halving pump, post-halving sell-off, into the rally. Post-halving sell-off, pre-halving pump, into the rally. Okay? Same thing. Post-halving dump. So I might have said that backwards right there. My bad. Post-halving dump with the pre-halving rally into the true rally. So y'all see what I mean? Y'all see what the chart is showing. Okay? That we could still just be getting started. There you go. Take a screenshot of the key I have right here. Green, pre-halving rally. Pre and post-halving accumulations. And post-halving rally. And we still have not had the post-halving rally. Could be the first time in the 4 rallies or the first time in the 4 halvings that we don't have it. Only time will tell. But I drew the danger zone, all the way out to the end of the year, because it is an election year, leap year. But anyways, where's my CME chart? Ooh, how about we close this CME gap that we've now printed by gapping down? We could do something like that and pump on up into 62.5 and the 21 EMA. That's a pretty big gap. We just had to come back and fill this gap. We didn't have to. That's what we were looking at doing, right? That's what so many people were talking about, right? Now we've gapped that gap. So if we were to see this gap filled, we can see prices pump from, wow, what do you know? Look at that perfect bounce off the 223 and the 322 EMAs on the CME chart. This is not always the same as your regular exchange charts. The fact that we hit this CME 322 EMA and bounced is crazy, because on other charts the 322 is at 47k, but on the CME chart it's only at 49k. You see what I'm saying? Retesting the ETF highs. Not surprising. 49 is 7 squared. 7 times 7. So, anyways, we could pump up here. We're already up 10% on the wick from the 223. We can see it continue to pump another 15%. So from where we are right now, another 11.11% to close the gap and touch the 21 EMA, because we're pretty far away from it on the daily. So that would be what I'm looking to see if we can do, is close the gap in this 1, a 2, a 3, 4th wave before possibly going to that 45, 42, 38k range if we were to continue lower. Okay? So, very important. Let me just say, y'all hear the music in the background. Let me know if it's too loud, because I probably should have already asked that. Somebody let me know in the chat. But I do want to say something about it. It's safe to say they not like us. So I'll behave. 13 people. Wow. 12 people watching. 12 likes. Y'all really killing it. The Bird Dog Crypto Ronin in the house. Let's go, my friend. Let's go. Glad to see you again. He said, I'm DCA until October. Then buckle up. No realm ending narrative will deceive me. I'm too powerful and bought more. That's a legend. That's a pioneer. That's a fucking Spartan. Let's go. Shout out Bird Dog Crypto Ronin. Can't wait to see you again on your channel sometime and join you in Moonfeather and Illuminati Codes and whoever else you might bring on. So, hope you're doing well. Glad to have you tonight. It's been a while. Raza Race at 589. Let's pray. Let us pray. I know you playing, my guy. I know you're playing. I love you. I love your energy. I love your attitude. He said peace and harmony. The Ronin experience did. Rocket said cheers. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers. I'm gonna take a drink of water, as a matter of fact. Agua. Let's go. I'm late. I'll watch the full live after you end live. Is 47k still in the cards? You know, I've always known we'd get it once. I don't know if we'll get it again. Alright? I mean, let's be honest. Like, I didn't know, or else I'd have probably been in my lives and my, well, I mean, I was 80 to 20%, 80-20 rule, Pareto's law. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the numbers. It was all about the numbers this year to me. It was all about the year we were in, the election year, leap year, etc. 47 being the 15th prime number and things like that. Bitcoin's 15 years old. We had the 15K low. You see where I'm getting at? Like, it was really all about the number to me. President number 47, possibly being a female too. Like, it was all in my decodes and things I've been seeing for years. So I thought 80% we would get it at least one time. And that was limit orders. That was whales. That was sophisticated analysts like myself buying the dip, okay? Which is why you're seeing this bounce right now. So it's hard to say if we'll get it again. But I have been talking about $42,000 to $38,000 lows possibly, and maybe even lower. 31,800 has never been retested from last July of last year. Like, I mean, I always said a year ago, it's better to retest this range now than later. So we'll have to wait and see if these lower ranges come in. So we may get 47 and even lower one more time. So only time will tell, Ray Love. But I always knew that if I was getting in at 47, 46K, it was going to be on a wick. That one opportunity that most people would have wished that they got and would have took advantage of, would make excuses for why they couldn't, I'm out of money, etc., all that nonsense. I thought it was going down lower. Like, you know what I'm saying? We hear this all the time. So that's all I can say about that is it's not certain we will get it again. That's for sure. It's still in the cards. It is. But the deck of cards has 52 cards in a deck. You see what I'm saying? There's jokers in there too. Let's behave. So, yeah. That's all I can really say. He said, when is XRP going to 589, my friend? Never. At least not tomorrow. It ain't going to 10K neither. Not tomorrow. So, you know, I know you playing. The 589 experience. Ray Love said the Ronin. I'll DCA with you. Let's go. That's what pioneers do. Let's go. Music is perfect volume. Thank you, Ray. Alright. Jacob B83 just never liked the song, but it's all good. They know, though. They not like us. They know, though. They not like us. No, they are not like us. That's for sure. That's for sure. Absolutely. Serious question. BTC range 39K to 60K for a couple months. Absolutely, we can range in a chop city right here. We can continue to shake and fake out markets in both ways now that we've lost pivotal support ranges. It wouldn't be surprising to see something like that. Ronan said 47. Yes, I see. Alright, got the chat called up. Hold on, my son needs me. What's up, bud? Huh? I don't know where the cat's at. She was in my lap, and then I started yelling in my live stream earlier, and she jumped out. I don't see her. She might be downstairs, but all right. Dang, we already been on here 53 minutes. Let's go. Alright, so y'all know what we do here on the Daily Candle Close News. Put your favorite cryptos in the chat. I mean, it's going to be hard to talk about them until we see what goes on with the rest of the market. But there are some fun accumulation levels to look at right now. So put your favorite cryptos in the chat. We don't charge them super chats. Where the fuck they do that at? Because, again, all these other crypto YouTubers, they just need you. They make a living off you. And then they wreck you to make even more money off you. Like, you see the scam here? Alright, so what we're doing is, like, we give our analysis for fucking free. Y'all know how we do. So drop that shit in the chat. If you want to look at something, let me know. Let me know. And we'll start looking at it. I know people want to look at XRP, but we just did that. And we can look at it some more. But 47 time, yep, time 47, constant 47. Because what is time? It is a constant infinity 47. So I'll show you that. Bird Dog Crypto Ronin brought up some powerful stuff. So time? 47. What is time? It is a constant made by man. 47. Okay, what is time? What is the constant? The constant is the infinity. Sorry. Okay, and I know this because I am tied to this, just like all of us are. I am John. Okay, and I run the Pioneer Academy, and my pioneers, they know all about time. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, Bird Dog, you hitting on some major stuff right there. $11.11, 223, 48th prime, 444, the number of Lucifer, the occasional 555. All these are angel numbers. 3 of them are, and especially 88 in the last week with a 9 at the end. These numbers are prevalent. Yeah, I would love to get with you sometime and talk to you about those. Quant banging. Is quant banging from that $66, $55 range we just fell to? What is Popcat? I've never heard of a Popcat. Is that a crypto? Jacob B83 said that's his code. Let's look at quant. Let's go to my main chart. Buzz it on a beat, huh? I gotta find my main chart. There we go. Get down here to quant. It's around here somewhere. I know it's towards the bottom. Quant, $60. Yeah. A low of 49. So kind of around the same price that Bitcoin fell to. But you know, I got it possibly going back to that $120. We talked about that last night in the watch party. Raza Ray. In case y'all didn't know, Sunday nights in my Discord is open for everyone. We do a watch party on a cryptocurrency show called Startup. We'll be watching season 2, episode 9 this Sunday coming up. And then afterwards, we talk about a live market discussion. I was out here dropping absolute fire last night in that thing. So, again, if you want that extra credit, you know what to do. You go to Daily Candle Close News. You sign up for the private Discord. $2.23 for a lifetime. I know it shows like it's, you know, a one-time payment for, you know, an hour, but that's just how I had to fill it out. That's the only way I could sell it on my Discord, right? But it's $2.23 for a lifetime access. You can't fucking beat it. People charging you monthly fees. Anyway, a lot more than $2.23 too. But yeah, quant, wick theory, bear trap, possibly right here. That could fall in wedge. You see what I mean? Quant ain't broke structure yet. So fallen wedge could take us back up to the 223. I'm sorry, the 322. Let's see, from where we are right now, it's about a 40%. Yeah, 62%. 60% pump. So almost doubling your money, but we could double our money if we do go to my measured move at $1.20. That's literally 90 cents, 99%. So imagine if you caught that wick low, you could be up well over 100% by then, if that holds true. So we'll have to wait and see, because quant, RSI, we talked about it last night. Look at this thing. It hit a low of 23. I mean, who's not buying this, right? Now we could, again, chop out down here, spend some time down here like this did before going back up to an overbought territory. But right now we're oversold. So quant looking really, really good. Let's go to another chart. Let me get one without no drawings on it. You know, start looking at this fresh. I lied. There's drawings on it, but it's only fibs. So it's fallen wedge. Didn't hold true at the time. Now we can just redraw it like we did. But what I'm going to do is delete this stuff and just look at the fib levels. Delete the fib. There we go. Ooh. So from swing high to swing low, yeah, we lost the 236. So why did we capitulate? We lost the 236, right? All right. So next move up would be retesting them highs eventually, $200. So far, we're still in a higher low situation, an uptrend. RSI reset, and we talked about that. Looks like a massive triangle. So as long as we don't lose this low that we just set, we could chop out some more. Spend some time doing some nonsense like this. Okay? Before breaking out. So again, eventually I still see us going back to the 702 golden pocket to retest this rally right here. Okay? With this double top from December of last year to March and May, April of this year led to this falling wedge that could send us to the top side of our range, right? Let's not draw some more. But that's something I'd still be expecting. So yes, getting quant, basically 2 for $1 or 2 for $100 right now, I don't think is a bad opportunity, seeing as how we were just over $100, $150, and freaking, oh wow, 149 too. And the sell-off we got yesterday was on the day leaving 149 days left in the year. Anyways, all tied to skull and bones, right? So not surprising to see this. But yeah, I really do like quant right here. I think it would be a pretty baller move. But yes, there's a downside too. Quant could set a new low, and you know, buying climax, selling climax, automatic rally that leads to a spring. You see what I'm saying? $26 to $32 is what I'd be looking at right now. We'll move our fib back up because it went from this low, and we'll change our high. So I mean, at the worst case scenario, we'd be looking at 13. But yeah. Now let's pull the fib from this low we got in April to this most recent. Oh no, I don't want to move that. To the most recent high we got in December. And where did we come to? The 1618 golden ratio of 5. And we're already starting to look like we're bull trapping, or bear trapping, I'm sorry, long wick theory, and possibly getting that bounce. So this is something I'd be paying close attention to, is losing this 1618 for accumulating underneath it at $58. So not surprised to see it come back to 1618 from our most recent low. Okay, right back here to right up here, our high. So you pull from low to high, 1618. Alright, now let's look at the RSI with this. Alright. I don't really see no bullish divergence. I just see both downtrend, lower lows. So yeah. Yeah, I definitely be paying attention to that $58 range that we were bought back up above right here. I don't want to lose that. If I lose that, I'll be buying more quant, period. So it could be a pretty good move in the future, is all I'm saying. Especially when we do finally break out of this and we end up back up at the 702 golden pocket. Up that, you know, close to 100% move. When we set a new all-time high one day, then we can talk. 1618 eventually, right? But just back to all-time highs is a 500. There's your 589. That's roughly a 587% move to the upside for toy. So, Razzle Ray. So from where we are now, that'd be a 700, roughly a 700% move. And again, this could take time. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, next week, this year, this cycle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what the charts are showing me. We know this. So that's quant. He said Popcat is a mean. Let us pray. Meme coins. Love them. You got to fucking love them. Main Popcat. Let's take a look at it. I've never fucking heard of it. Popcat. Let us pray. National Cat Day is coming up on August 8th, so I own a cat, so I know this. So your Roaring Kitty and GME is something I'll be paying attention to. Just throwing that out there. I mean, Mexi's probably going to be the hottest thing to look at it on. 43 cents. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I'll behave though. I mean, it's only been out for so long, so it's kind of hard. I mean, it came out in April, so it's going to be kind of hard to do some TA on it, but we'll still do it. I mean, you've already wicked down past the 236. I wouldn't even be surprised to see this thing drain even more. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Let's pull a fib from here to here. Yeah, I can definitely see it coming back to this 786, 13 cents easily. We'll have to wait and see, but Popcat is just, I don't know, man. I really don't. That's not looking good. You got to the golden pocket, rejected, got above it, rejected. So you had a head and shoulders right here. I'll draw that out. So left shoulder, head, your right shoulder came in and you fell. Measured move right there. Alright, now what are you doing? I don't know, probably the same thing all over again, possibly. We'll have to wait and see. Left shoulder, head, you're getting a bounce, and you can get a right shoulder. That's probably what I would expect to send you down even more. Now you've got to start closing back above this 702 if you even want a chance to go to 1618. So I'm not saying $1.50 is add the cards. It's just not looking very sexy. Your RSI hasn't even reset. I mean, you've got a high on the RSI and a lower high. So you've set 1, 2, 3 highs basically in a row. This is kind of like a double top right here, but still it's playing out as a bearish divergence this entire time. So this chart is just not something I would mess with personally. That's just me. So high, lower high, lower high, and your price action has done nothing but go up. So the bearishness in this is not surprising. But yeah, I'm not saying you can't, again, go to 1618 at 150, but I'm just probably not going to take a gamble on this, at least not with a lot of money, you know. I'd wait for this RSI to reset, if anything, before I put some money into it. That'd be the first time we ever saw it finally hit an oversold territory. Remember that. It's never been there on the daily time frame. So as of now, there's really not much more to say about Popcat. You could be catching a possible uptrend right here, at least short term. So we'll have to wait and see if it can break the head. And if it does, that shows us a continuation, right? That's what that shows us, a break of market structure at $1 for a meme coin. That's crazy. XRP ain't even at $1. Let us pray. Shows you the kangaroo ass show of a crypto world we are in today and living in today. So yeah, Popcat is, it's scary to me, not gonna lie. Hey, I like the entry price of Quant too, almost 2 for $1. Like you can't. Yesterday it was 55, wasn't it? When we were talking about it last night, Razaray. So, just like SFIN, good price. SFIN, another one we could look at. SFIN. That's Songbird Financial, right? I mean, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, Songbird Finance Token. Oh wow, $244. Yeah, I would say it's at a good price. It's now set a lower low with the RSI. Good God. Yes, at a good price. RSI is at 20. Okay, down there where it started. No, I'm just playing. Only 9 off from the 11 it was when it came out in 2022 in March. Sorry about yawning, you guys. Again, I've been up all day. Alright, I work 2 jobs, 18-hour work days. Gonna stay up all night. I got studying to do. I got an 18-hour work day tomorrow, working 2 jobs and taking care of a son. So I might yawn a few more times. Absolutely freaking nuts. I am loving the rejection off the 322. It only shows that this EMA matters. Right? But yeah, this was one of them tokens that started out at $92,000, right? And has done nothing but fall 99% since. So, it's always just a little hard for me to get in because of this simple reason. But at the same time, like if I was gonna get into something, I'm gonna get at it in at it when it's down. You know what I'm saying? Not when it's up, right? I'm not gonna chase green candles. Y'all know me. Okay? So this could be the final low that this thing sets, but then again, like, I need to do more research on it. Like, I need to find out a lot more about it. But like, this has definitely been an accumulation range and a sideways trading range since November of 2023. Period. Before that, it was down and sideways for its entire existence. So, yeah, I would say it's a good entry, but I don't know if it's the best yet. So, like, it just kind of makes me wonder. I don't know if it's the best yet. Yeah, sorry, Rocket. I probably didn't tell you anything you wanted to hear on PopCat. But again, it's a meme coin. Like, they're a gamble. I don't like to gamble. Like, I'll throw maybe 1% into a meme coin or something, but it's coming with a lot of due diligence and research behind it, things like that. But yeah, these things are designed to steal money and rug pull and get people wrecked, period. Like, even half of them have this in their white paper. You know what I'm saying? And people still buy into that shit and over invest into it. So, those are always my, concerns when talking about a meme coin too. Alright, you guys, I'll be on here for, I don't know, maybe 5 more minutes. We'll end it at 1:17, an hour and 17 minutes. Y'all know what it is. I just had to come out and talk about the nonsense we're seeing. Talk about the 47K. I had to. A range we've been preparing our pioneers for months now. I was kind of like a broken record at one point about it, and then I kind of left off of talking about it. It was always higher targets and shit like that. But the fact that it's came in before the elections and things like that, it's truly not surprising to me, especially when we look at some of these charts that we brought up tonight. Like, damn, I don't know where it went. No, this one. Like this one right here, the main one we've been following since last year, that we spent days and weeks and months on building, was following the history of Bitcoin into a 5-wave impulsive pattern to the upside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Elliott wave 5 pattern theory up. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these are coming out of bear market lows, past halvings, and into a final rally. So until I see this, history show me an anomaly and something that isn't repeated again, I can only simply think that our 4 wave is finally working its way in, because we know that 2 and 4, one of them are the longest, most drawn out wave in an Elliott wave pattern theory, whether it's 2 or whether it's the 4th wave, before we get that final 5th wave. So yeah, I just had to come out and talk about it. I mean, not brag a little bit, but like be prideful in the work that we do here, because I don't follow nobody anymore. Like, I don't need anybody to teach me how to read the charts. I've done my reading. I listen to people sometimes to see what their thoughts are, to bounce mine basically off their mindset, or to understand that, yeah, I'm not going to look at it like that most of the time. But this has probably been one of my greatest works yet. I got some major charts. We just went over them. But it's just still something that I can see as a possibility coming into fruition, period. And until I'm proved wrong, I won't come out here and say I'm wrong. But when I am proved wrong, I'll come out here and admit that, hey, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not going to try and hide behind what I've been teaching. I'm not going to hide myself. That's why, hey, you see my face and see me waving at you right now. So, yeah. I'm just going to leave that out there. But yeah, I do want to appreciate every single one of you, the 15 likes, the 10 current viewers, the people that have already dropped off, that came on here to witness the massive 17 on the Fear and Greed Index, the cryptocurrency RSI heat maps, showing us on the 4-hour or the 12-hour things are overbought, showing us on the 24-hour, things are not overbought, things are oversold, completely oversold for the entire crypto market right now on the 24-hour. And I'm just waiting to see the weekly, bring the entire crypto market down with it as well, possibly. So you might be able to go on coinglass.com and check out this on some of the cryptos you're looking at and seeing where they rank on the daily, the hourly, the 4-hour, 12-hour, the weekly, things like that for your accumulation opportunities. Things like AXL or gas or FXS, and some of these cryptos that may be entering a weekly oversold territory might be some things to possibly pay attention to for potential money making opportunities. Just throwing that out there. It's not always about the RSI and any certain indicator. It's really about decoding and geopolitical events, astrology, right? Things like that. So yeah, but with that being said, y'all know what it is, man. I want to check out the chat one more time. Like I said, we got about a minute or so before we get off here, but mainly just want to thank you all. Like, the love and support I've been getting recently, it means the world. People from all over, different socials and discords and things like that are really starting to show me the love that I'm no longer overlooked, undervalued, misunderstood, and it means the world. Do I want to be like some of these other crypto YouTubers and mainstream? Like, I really don't give a fuck. It's never been about making $1 million to me. It's been about touching the lives of 1 million people, and some of the things y'all have said have really touched me in my heart and soul, and it means the world. So I appreciate that, because the hard work, the dedication, the determination, again, no one will ever outwork me, like I started the beginning of this video off with. No one will outwill me or outdesire me. Okay? And I'm going to teach and instill that into my pioneers and Spartans that follow me, to become their own leaders and, change their lives. Oh, yeah, I will sleep well tomorrow night, because it's going to be an all-nighter for me. I got, like I said, you see these 3-ring binders? I got to get to studying and doing the work. So, yeah. Yeah, that's my restaurant training guide and manager training test book that I have to bring home and study. And these are multiple pages, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Multiple pages. I've got to start reading over and studying and taking a test on tonight, so I can take a test at the end of my shift tomorrow after 10 hours of work. And I go in an hour early and I stay an hour late damn near every day. So, it's again about going those extra laps, those extra minutes, those extra miles. Okay? So, yeah. Plus, I got my elderly clients that I take care of tomorrow and my son. So, yeah, it is what it is. I will get some sleep eventually, but with the way the markets have been, things like that, it's just kind of been one of those times where Coach A has to grind, fourth quarter overtime, put in the work when nobody is looking. So yeah, an hour and 19 minutes in, knowing today is the true 119th day after the Great American Eclipse, because it's now 8/5 and going into 8/6, but when we don't add the end date from 8/4, it gives us today. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. Much love and high vibrations, pioneers. I hope you all do well. I hope you all stay safe and you take care of one another. So With that being said, Coach Abe signing out. Master Chief 117 signing out, my friends. Pioneers rise. Build your fortress. Build your legacies. Let's go!